Hey, creative friends. Hey, Rebecca here. And I am always on the lookout for new art supplies. And if I can find them at a good price, then all the better, right? So I am pretty picky when it comes to art supplies. Thankfully, I'm blessed. I've been collecting lots of different art supplies over the years, and I've tried all different types of brands. But every time I go into Dollar Tree, I have to look, well, any store really, I have to look at the school supply section or anywhere they might have pens and pencils because I absolutely love them. And this was kind of a neat treat in Dollar Tree. I don't see these very often, but this was two different brush pens that I picked up. And so they only had this blue color and what they are calling a micro tip brush pen, and it was a little bit smaller of a point, and so they only had the blue. So take a look. Your store may have other colors and other options, and they came just in a single pack, but I still think it's a good deal. I also picked up this metallic brush pen, which has a little bit of a fatter tip and very juicy. This ink stays wet for a long time, so be careful with that so you don't smudge it. But you don't see metallic ink very often, and certainly not in a brush pen. So if you've never used brush pens before, they take a lot of practice to really get skilled at them, and I still have a lot of practice to go. But the idea is if you want to do some printing like this or some, kind of a faux calligraphy like this, you can do a heavy stroke when you go down and then a lighter stroke when you go up. And so that gives you the illusion of thin and thick lines. And it's a really neat writing style. You'll see a lot of brush pen fonts out there. And so this silver metallic, again, that was the only metallic that I saw in my store, but this silver is actually pretty nice. You can see here this is dried, and it looks okay on white, but it's going to look much better if you put it on top of a darker color. So that hello there is actually on top of tempera paint stick. Let the tempera paint stick dry, and then came back with that metallic brush pen, and it looks really good. And then I also picked up these $3 watercolor pencils, and you can use them as a colored pencil just on this thinner paper. But if you have a sketch pad that can handle water, then they look really good. So here I've just swatched them out on the right hand side and then did some simple tests with my water brush. And so you can depending on how much water you use, you can really scribble out so you don't see the lines anymore, or you can kind of leave your lines there a little bit and just do a little bit of hint of color. So overall, I love that they came pre-sharpened, and they actually do pretty decent for an inexpensive set of art materials. So look for them in your store, and I do recommend all three of these. Thanks.